I'll have one more come back. Okay, so I brought in this big cascade juniper. It needs a bit of a tidying up, really, a bit of a pruning. There's some dewiring that needs to be done, but again, I won't do that on camera, I'll do that afterwards. But I do need to go through the tree, just kind of tidy it up a bit. It hasn't had any work done on it for a little while, so let's get into it. So we'll start at the bottom. Gotta get my glasses. Where are my glasses? Okay, couldn't find my glasses, but I found another pair. I had to wear my ones are gone from in here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to try and take this back quite a bit. It's really starting to sprout out quite a lot now. So clean it all out, and then, like I said, I'll go over it and do any bit of wiring or unwiring that needs to be done. This branch could do with a bit of wire on it. For now, we'll just get it all kind of cleaned up, prune back first. We'll go from there. So this tree was, again, it was just nursery stock, just a garden centre material, and I take that whole branch off. I think I got it and it had just a couple of really big long branches going straight up, so I took off one and just left it as one and bent basically the whole tree down to create this. And I've just been kind of pruning it and training it since. So what I'm basically doing is just taking off anything growing down, anything growing up that you might not want, cleaning out any of the crotches and stuff. Anything that's died off, we'll take that out as well. Any of the brown and stuff. And then we're just kind of pruning to basically give it a little bit more space for the branches to get more sun. I think this is going to take quite a while to do this tree, so I will keep pausing and skipping and coming back to it. But you can see there now, it's starting to get a bit thinner down the bottom. Going to be kind of quite ruthless with it because I did leave quite a lot on before because it was being repotted into this pot, so I left kind of quite a few branches on it just to be sure there was enough to keep the health in the tree. But now it's growing quite well. I think I'll be a little bit more ruthless now. Okay, so that's them. That's some bottom ones more or less done. You can see they're a little bit thinner, alright, compared to. I mean, I've already done really the bottom branch, and I've got quite a bit pruned off. So we'll keep going, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at it. Okay, so you can see now the bottom half is more or less done. There'll always be more and more you see that you can take out, but it's close to being done now, the bottom bit. You can see now there's a lot more light in there, so we'll keep going, we'll work our way up the top. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done for now. It does need, I'll show you how much I took off. You can see it's quite a bit, probably taken off half the foliage, or over a third anyway. Probably does need dewiring and rewiring, because there's a lot of these are not wired, so it's quite scraggy looking. But I'm not going to do that now. I think I'll wait until me and my buddies and my bonsai buddies meet up once a month or so, and we bring trees to work on. I think this will be a good one to bring with me, because I'll have a couple of hours to work away on it. Then I can take all the wire off and I can rewire it all, or at least what needs wiring. See, a lot of these tips have no wire on them, it's only the main branches, so that's why it's looking quite bitty and not very paddy like, but it's definitely a lot thinner now, so it's looking a bit better. Okay, so I think for now we'll put it out on the bench, and like I said, I'll do that when I can get to it and spend more time in it, because I don't want to kind of be rushing it now. I'd rather take my time, take all the wire off and stuff, and that's an ideal time then, when I'm with the lads and we're chatting about trees and working on them. So yeah, I'll bring this with me and do that then. So let's see if we can get another tree in. It's really bucketing down with rain at the moment, but I'll see if we can get one close to the shed without getting too soaked. Okay, so we'll have a look at this one. This is my Chinese privet over the three Chinese statues. I got these three statues at a car boot sale. They're Chinese gods or something. So I just planted these three privets over the three of them, but I put them so that, because I have a lot of statues and things with trees planted over them, but I just wanted this one to be something a little bit different. So I've kind of interwound the trees to each other down at the roots, so that like this one's roots here are coming around and around this statue, and so eventually the three of them will be all kind of as one with all the roots around them. Hopefully that's the plan. Not too sure about the front yet of the pot. I'll probably end up putting it in a round pot because of the way the three of them are. So all I basically want to do now is just give it a light pruning back. Spiders. Just to try and get it to ramify a bit now. I kind of planted over these and left it to grow. They're doing quite well now. So yeah, so I'm just going to give it a kind of a quick pruning back and see can we get it to kind of start branching out a bit. Alright, so come back to here with these guys. Just prune it first, and then we'll come back and have a look at the actual branch structure on it. So I'll just go up here with these ones. I do want them all entwined with each other, so it's like ends up as one big tree. Just looking at the amount of these little spiders, these little white spiders and yellow spiders I get on my trees. For some reason they seem to be everywhere this year. Okay, dead one here. This side was obviously back to the sun, so when I put it back out, I'll put this side to the sun now. Okay, let me have a look now at what branches are like. Okay, here now we've got some bar branching going on, so I'll just take that back one off there and leave this one. And up the top we've ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all coming out the same place here. So we'll get rid of some of them. I'll take that one out because we have one just below it. We'll take out this big one at the top as well. Maybe I'll take all these ones off that are going in towards the other trees. So now I just have the 2 at the back, or going out that way. Don't know if that's going to be the back. This tree is okay, it's coming up. Splits into 2, splits into 2. There's a couple here, we can probably get rid of a couple of them. That's okay now. This part, that leaf so I can see. Yeah, this part is again, it's split into 3. Let's get rid of that small bit. Just leave the 2 heavy ones. Now this one again, where I've chopped them, they've sent out all the branches. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. I kind of want this one going back in towards, because otherwise I don't want a gap between this. I have this one kind of coming back this way, but I need something filling out here. If I take that away, then you'll end up with a big gap in the middle. So I'm going to leave this one, and I think I'll take maybe, let's take this front one maybe. Get it without taking the other one. There you go. I think maybe I'll just take. It's hard to know because ideally this would be the one I'd take, but reduce this one back a little bit. Do I take this one or do I take that one? Or do I take the actual top? Maybe if I take that one out. I think I'm going to reduce this one maybe. It's always hard decisions to make. Maybe I'll reduce this one to there. And we'll just leave them for now like that and see how they get on. It might not swell too badly because they are kind of slightly apart from each other. We'll see. You can always take it off in the future. Other than that, these other ones don't seem too bad. This one, alright, you can maybe take out these 2 here, so this one has only got 2 on it. Okay, that all looks okay to me. We'll leave it grow again, and definitely thickening up, they're getting good strong roots on them. All looks good. This one's got a good strong root, so they're going to be well gripped onto the statues. I'll just bring you in for a closer look at them. So you can see you've got a good strong root coming around here. It's actually going round and then it comes out to this tree. These ones are coming under here, also around the front here, and this one is wrapping around this arm of this one. You can see they're practically covering the front of this one. But then in the middle, what I did was in the middle was I brought them from that one to this one, that one to that one, and kind of wrapped them around. So next year when we lift it out the pot, I mean they're only buried up to the waist at the moment, we'll lift it up probably another 3 inches, and that's when we'll really get to see the good roots on them and stuff. Some of this tape that I used to tie them on, it's going to rot away after a while, so it's good stuff. Okay, I think that'll do for now for that. I can put it back out and keep getting good watering. In the winter I do bring this in, put it in my shed under some grow lights just to keep it a little bit warm. If it gets too cold, if it gets really cold, I'd probably bring it in my house just to be safe. But yeah, so I think that'll do for this video. It's gonna be a little spell of that. Yeah, so as always guys, thanks for watching. If I remember, I'll try and do a small video of the juniper when I wire that, just to show how I've done that and what it's like after it's been wired. But other than that, we'll call it a day. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.